Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise team sponsor. We do pre-game game interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Marian Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith. Well, my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior Hurricanes, a best stretch, 8-6.
Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway, a 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So, 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.
Hello guys, how you doing? My name is Robert Mitten. As you can see, I'm part of the C1 team. C1 is gonna be #1. I had a Class B CDL license for about 4 years. I just upgraded to a Class A. When it comes to experience, I have about 6 months experience. I found this company by a good friend of mine named Andy. He also helped my cousin get in named Ricardo. And we have a friend of mine named Twan. He's here with us. It's a great company to work for. It's a growing company. Also, my supervisor, Danny, he's the best. He's a real good guy, man. Hey, Danny. With all the other drivers, everybody here, we all get along. We work together as a team. That's pretty much it, guys. Just, you know, if you're interested, apply. It's a great company to work for. The staff is perfect. C1 is gonna be #1.
needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck in Conestoga with opportunity, direct deposit weekly, sign-on bonuses, paid orientation and paid clean inspections, $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance, weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time, dedicated all year round projects. Sign-on bonus, $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. Travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown. Earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation $75 per day for qualified drivers. Looking for a better job? Join us C1 Transportation.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, it started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. I'm Kyle Smith alongside Kamer Zaman, as it's going to be Chicago Nation FC against Lake FC. And partner, I'm not going to jinx Chicago Nation FC. I hate to do the hated broadcaster jinx, but they are undefeated with a chance to go 5-0-0, not even a single tie on the year for Chi Nation this season.
Yeah, Chicago Nation's been very, very strong so far this season. As you mentioned, they're undefeated, 4-0. Actually, they're the only team in the Midwest Central Conference that is undefeated on the year. And they're playing a team who, in Lake FC, that's kind of rough. They've given up a lot of goals. In fact, they've given up more than 2 goals in their last 5 games, so they're really struggling. And this is ripe for the opportunity for Chicago Nation FC to get going.
They've dominated, partners. Since that struggle, a 2-1 win over Springfield FC, they have been dominant, and we'll talk about that in a minute from now. National Anthem coming up next here on SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone. Always gets me excited listening to the national anthem, American pride, and that's why they're called Chi Nation, right? It's not just the Chicago soccer team, it's the Chicago Nation, the entire Chicagoland area. One of the most unique names in the United Premier Soccer League.
For sure, and you can tell, like, they've got the flags, they've got the stars on their jerseys, so they are representing more than just Chicago, as the name can tell, and they're putting on a show that they can, at least so far in the early going of the season, that they are a team that can represent the nation as a whole beyond just the city of Chicago proper.
Well, Kamer, I appreciate you driving all the way from Crystal Lake. You've been all over the place. Skokie to Crystal Lake to Glen Ellen, then back to Skokie night. Always a pleasure having you with me, though, in the broadcast booth.
Traveling the roads, as they say, they're making the towns, is the phrase that's used, is making towns. And that's,
you've gone from the north suburbs, the northwest, to western suburbs, then you're back to the north suburbs again.
All in a day's work, but should be an exciting night of action here in DuPage County, and Looking forward to see what kind of output the Chicago Nation FC can do. They're, like I mentioned, they're a solid squad, and even defensively. And you mentioned in the pregame interview with Lucas that they can win games 1-0 if need be, because their defense has been so solid. They've only allowed 3 goals in those 4 games they played so far this year, second fewest in the Midwest Central Conference in the UPSL. So they're a very, very talented squad, and they can score goals against a team like Lake FC, who has given up goals. So we might see a high-scoring, one-sided affair in this matchup tonight.
When you're Lake FC, partner, you know that it's been a tough year. 2 draws, 3 losses, 1 win. You know that you're hunting Chicago Nation FC. It isn't the year you're looking for. Only 5 teams make the playoffs. Lake FC most likely not making it. If you get that win tonight, would that make this season somewhat of a success from the kind of the sour disappointment it's been thus far?
No, but it can be a building block for sure. You want to, as the game gets started, I think it's a building block if Lake FC can put forth a good effort tonight. They can build upon it, like, hey, we beat a team that we weren't expected to beat. So you have to use this as an opportunity to really prove yourself against an upper echelon team in this conference.
Lebovich with it as he sends it up near the 40-yard line. The Nets are back. They're 10 yards back of the touchdown area. So when I say he's at the 20, it means he's actually 30 yards away from the goal.
Indeed. And you can see Chicago Nation really, really pressing right now, and they're getting the attack here on the left.
Good pass over to the left, over to Sutton, as he places it over to the 35, and then played that time out by Butler. And out to midfield, now played by Chi Nation. This is why they're undefeated, partner. It's not just the big things of scoring goals, time of possession. They very rarely give up the ball, especially deep in their own territory.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you're taking your time, judging the opposition, getting an opportunity to see, all right, where are the holes, where are the weaknesses in your opposition. So you don't necessarily have to press early on. You can dribble and pass and take your time and find those opportunities, and then you'll see a chance where Lake FC might press in attempts to dispossess them.
Here come the Zuzu horns. They are a little irritating, and I work for Chicago Nation FC, so multiply that by the visiting fans from Lake FC. If you're wondering where Lake FC is, by the way, it's in Waukegan as Chi Nation on the attack at the 10-yard line. Sent over to the left as it's played well by Manny Lopez. Hesitation move as he'll set it up at the 20-yard line, and played that time by Klabjan as he sends it over that time to Butler.
Yeah, I think Lake FC really collapsed on that left wing, so Chicago Nation had to backtrack and at least reset and see what they can find, because they really collapsed, Lake FC did, on that left wing.
Over that time to the left, Klabjan, Lebovich, as they're cheating up on defense, still on the attack. As it's played that time to Dizdarevich. He had 2 goals alongside Zhikichenko, a 6-1 win for Chi Nation.
That was a really, really difficult tackle right there. And looks like it's just a throw-in. I don't know if the official gave a free kick there.
Should just be a throw-in. It looked like both players going after the ball.
Yeah, it was a throw-in there. It was really, really close, tight tackle there, but a throw-in for Lake FC.
You usually don't see free kicks that close to the sideline unless it's so egregious that you did a slide tackle when it was unnecessary as the ball was about to go out of bounds.
And look at that, Lake FC has a chance, and look at Chicago Nation's really, really tight. They're not going to let Lake FC have the sustained possession that they're looking for in the attacking half.
This is the Chi Nation team, partner. They've done everything except win it all. I hate to make the analogy to other sports, but they're basically the Denver Nuggets. They've done everything but win the championship, and we'll see if it finally happens for Chi Nation this year.
And that was a rough play. Now it forced the corner. Lake FC was caught in an interesting spot in the middle half there. And it should be a corner kick, I believe, for Chicago Nation.
Yeah, it was in that in-between area. Let's see where they spot it. You're right, partner. It was close to going past the end line. If anything, it'll be a free kick near the 10-yard line, so 20 yards out from the goal. But
I think they ruled it a goal kick for Lake FC. So it was real close. Again, Chicago Nation picking their spots, picking their opportunities here in the first few minutes of the game to attack. against Lake FC.
And here we go, partner. I mean, this is one of the reasons that Lake FC has struggled this year. Normally, you like to see your goalie with a nice punt out to midfield. They struggled with that this year. Now they're deep in their own territory because they don't have that big boot from the goalkeeper. Here comes Chi Nation. Beautiful pass to Lopez. Lopez, oh, what a save! Lopez almost made it 1-0, but a beautiful save in the box.
That was a great deflection there by the Lake FC defender and prevented an easy goal-scoring opportunity for Chi Nation. And they're fortunate to get away with just a goal kick.
Wow, I mean, Lopez, he usually plays on defense too, so this is a very wide-ranging Chi Nation team where Lopez, listed on the roster for this game as a winger. So actually, he's listed as a starter today. Usually he's listed as an outside back, but for Chi Nation, everybody can contribute. Lopez, we talked a lot about Dizdarevich and Shikachenko. They had the majority of the goals this year, but Lopez almost with the goal to make it 1-0 Chi Nation. Lebovic sending it out to midfield, played by Dizdarevich. Good job getting his elbow out of there, and then played out to the sideline as Lake FC with the steal. Kicked out of bounds.
That was a good dispossession there. At least reset for Lake FC to have a chance to breathe, because Chicago Nation's really pushing that attacking half.
If you're Lake FC, partner, you need the win. I don't think they have enough in their schedule to get back in postseason contention, but any kind of chance they need the win. But if you get the 0-0 tie, would that be a silver lining, or would it be kind of disappointing that you were that close to the win, but you ended up with a 0-0 draw?
If you can hold a team that's been unbeaten so far in the season to a draw, by all means, that's a nice feather in your cap.
Chi Nation with the perfect 12 points. You get 3 points for a win, 4 wins, 0 draws, 0 ties on the year. They've been perfect. And right now, they're playing a perfect offense right now. They just don't have the goal yet. Deep in the own territory of Lake FC. Dizdarevich, the intended target. Lake FC trying to get it out. Stolen away by Klabjan and then sent over to the 30-yard line. Good job getting it over to Lebovic. Now on the sideline, left-footed kick out in front on the crosser and played by the goalkeeper.
That was a good cross. The header was just a little flat, wasn't on point, and it allowed for the goalkeeper Zarilla to easily pick up that ball.
This is a Lake FC team, partner. They actually did not announce the starters until 15 minutes before kickoff. They have a lot of injuries, and you're wondering if their goalkeeper is struggling with the punting. He might be injured, as we haven't seen him punt yet on these goal kicks.
I think they're really worried about setting the ball deep and giving Chicago Nation a chance to really get the ball back when Lake FC has possession. It looks like we're going to have our first corner kick of the game.
That's what makes interesting. You know, they call it the beautiful game, right? So on a goal kick, technically the goalie can punt it, but if you're struggling possessing the ball, stealing it, getting it back, you could punt it to the 50, but if Chi Nation steals it, then Chi Nation's back on the attack, and they're back from the 50 back to the 20-yard line. So sometimes you're better just rolling it over to your center back or outside back.
That was a high corner kick, and Lake FC didn't do a great job of heading in and clearing it away, but the return shot was completely inaccurate, and it allows for a goal kick for Lake FC. Nothing doing on that first corner for Chicago Nation FC.
They're maintaining the pressure for Lake FC, partner. They got to get the ball out. You'd love to see a couple of pressures past midfield. Not necessarily a shot on net yet, but at least something to get these outside backs and center backs thinking about a little bit from Chi Nation.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of hesitation in Lake FC's play to at least get the ball moving forward. They haven't had opportunities to really push the ball into the attacking half at all, let alone past midfield. So they're really hesitant to get that ball, and every time they get it, it's changed back to Chicago Nation.
Lake FC trying to get it out, and then it's back over the sideline, played by Chicago Nation. Debin Eghai calls for it, and he'll get it now out to Lebovic. It's going to be a tough game today for the netminder, the goalkeeper, and Gabe Zoria. Too many hockey games that I've done play-by-play for. I guess you could say netminder in soccer, but it's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, it's the goalkeeper.
Like in hockey, you don't call him the goalkeeper. You usually call him the goalie or the netminder, and then soccer, usually the goalkeeper.
Indeed. So you can tell in the early going, Lake FC is just really – their main objective is just to clear the ball away and prevent as many opportunities in the attacking half for Chicago Nation. And they're doing a good job. I mean, really, Chicago Nation in the first several minutes of this game have really only had 2 decent opportunities at goal, and they haven't done anything with it yet.
Lebovic, he's been kind of their secret weapon tonight, setting it up to Klabjan and then Klabjan out to Distarevich. Great spinorama move near the end line as Lake FC just trying to steal it. At this rate, partner, they're just trying to hang on for dear life. You don't want to give up corners, but you give up one goal, that might be the game the way Devin Eggheis played between the pipes this year for Chi Nation.
For sure, and then I think the good positive here, we were looking for positives for Lake FC given their record so far this season, is they really collapsed in the 16 to prevent Chicago Nation from having another opportunity to score. So that's a good positive for Lake FC so far, is they've really prevented Chicago Nation from getting a chance, even though they're giving the ball away and giving them chances.
Sent up in front as Chi Nation maintain the attack. Lake FC steals it, partner. I don't think of a time that Lake FC has had it past midfield.
They've really only had it maybe one or two times. They really haven't had a chance to really do anything with it. Just right there, they give the ball away, and Chicago Nation's in the right place at the right time.
Anytime they get close to midfield, Chi Nation on the steal. Lake FC also does not have a lot of subs. Until 6:50, they only had 11 players. Then 5 players came in at around 6:55. So even the subs they have, you got to think that they're not fully ready to go from the little reps they had in practice.
Got an offside here. A little eager play for the attack for Chicago Nation. They're trying to pick their opportunities there and just got a little bit ahead. And there was the offside call. Free kick coming for Lake FC.
If you just look at the box score, actually Chi Nation's been better on the road than they've been at home. Now Chi Nation's still been good at home.
It's still early,
right?
4 games in, but I mean when you've shown some dominant games in those four matches so far, you can brag and puff your chest in any which way you want.
Yeah, I mean they've still been great at home. They after that 2-1 win over Springfield, they dominated Goshen with a 3-0 win. But this is the Chi Nation team. They're looking to get back to the national finals from that 2021 spring season. They've lost in the Elite Eight a couple of times since then.
And there's a chance now with Lake FC getting the steal. And now they have a chance to get some sustained attack on offense, which they really haven't had so far in the first 10-plus minutes of the match.
Like I said, you'd love to get a shot on goal, obviously, but if you can at least get the ball to the 30, so 40 yards outside the net, to at least get Chi Nation off their constant attack and get them on their back heels a little bit.
And here we go, Chicago Nation with a chance.
Yeah, Capitanos on the attack, one-on-one near the goal line as Capitanos able to keep it in, sends it over to Lopez, and a slow-moving ball picked up by Sutton. Slow-moving pass picked up by Klabjan near the 30-yard line, as he'll left foot kick it back over to Lebovic. Lebovic with a nice boot out to the sideline. Can they keep it in? Oh, nice play, but he couldn't keep it in.
They wanted to try and switch from left wing to right wing and give an opportunity there. It's just a little too high on the switch.
Would you like to see that pass on the ground? I like the idea, but
the idea is to loft it high. It's just went a little bit too high. Probably. I mean, we are having there is a little bit of wind factor here tonight. I mean, we're still in mid-May. It's not quite warm here in the Chicagoland area, but the wind is still a factor here.
This is just beautiful weather for soccer, especially how hot it gets on that turf. I mean, I'm wearing the jacket, but honestly, I could take it off at any time. It is beautiful weather tonight.
Yeah, I think it's fairly comfortable for the men on the field, and it's not blistering hot. But like you mentioned, on the field turf, it can be a little bit too much.
This is the deepest that Lake FC has been in the territory of Chi Nation.
And there's that there was Aaron Vicario on the right wing, just trying to get a chance to do something with the ball, trying to force a foul there on Sutton, and he didn't get it, and it's going to be a goal kick for Chicago Nation.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was going to be stolen. Help was coming over the top from Klabjan. When you're in a spot like that, partner, would you rather kick it out to have the ball deep in the territory, or would you rather give up the goal kick like he did?
Honestly, I think Vicario was in a tough spot, and I think this was really their first sustained chance on offense in the attacking third, and I think he was really just trying to do something with it, and he was trying to force the foul to get called, and it ended up just going out of play.
Good job, though, on defense, regrouping with the help defense by Chi Nation. Here they go again. Rinse, lather, repeat, and Lake FC, they got no choice, partner, but just kick it out. Throwing coming up for Chi Nation.
That's the safe play. Got to get it out of bounds and restart. And you don't want to concede a goal here, especially because one can be turned to 2 to turn to 3. the way Chicago Nation's been playing.
And you haven't seen enough from Lake FC's offense you haven't seen enough from their offense to see that they can even win the game 1-0. At this point, if you're Lake FC, you're thinking we started a 0-0 draw and maybe we can sneak a goal past them for the 1-0 win.
That's their hope at this point. But it's going to be tough sledding for Lake FC to do that against a team like
They're going to
Chicago.
need almost a perfect performance from their goalkeeper tonight to get that 0-0 draw.
And that's a great clearance there on the cross. They've done a really good job in the first 14-plus minutes of this game to clear the ball away, prevent chances for Chicago Nation to at least get a shot on inside that 16-yard box.
If you're Lake FC, do you consider pressuring more on defense, or do you know because you have little subs, you can't continue that effort because you know you're going to get tired in the second half?
They're doing as good a job as you can. The question is really, can they sustain it for the full 90?
And they really don't have opportunities to go to the bench. They're just short-staffed tonight.
And there's again, they got caught there, and the defender had to clear the ball out. Otherwise, it would have been right on the doorstep, and an easy goal there for Chicago Nation. Clear the ball away, concede the corner, and live to see another moment.
Kapitanos is one of their better corner kickers, as is Dizarevich. Dizarevich will take it. Chi Nation, they're a very talented team. Now, they might not win it all this year, but I got to tell you, man, they got one of the coolest logos in all of the UPSL. They've got the American flag, and then they've got the Chi Nation logo right in the middle of the flag. It's pretty darn cool.
Great design. Oh, trying to go for an Olympico there, but Zarilla was right there to prevent that. If you're going to try and do an Olympico early on, that's a way to do it, but I think Zarilla was right there to maintain that opportunity from the ball getting past him.
You might get away with that in high school varsity, but not at the UPSL level. These goalkeepers are pretty darn good. Hey, worth a try, though.
Hey, it's worth a try in any level of play.
You never know. I mean, sometimes in hockey, you see the wraparound goals. You're always like, how does that happen? It's so easy for the goalkeeper, the netminder, to go post to post, but hey, if it works in hockey, same thing with soccer. You got to keep trying new things. Be creative on offense.
Nice pass. And here's an opportunity for Chicago Nation.
Dizarevich, stop and start move shot. Beautiful block out in front. Lake FC trying to clear it. Header pass at the 15 as Lake FC on it. Beautiful slide tackle, though, as once again, Chi Nation with the steal.
See, I like the determination there from Chicago Nation FC. Even though Lake FC collapsed and prevented the opportunity for Chicago Nation to really get a shot on, they were still able to get going here, and I think we have an injured player for Lake FC. And we mentioned, the limited amount of subs that they have, so it's really put into a test. I think we talked about it in the early going here of this match, is that can Lake FC sustain this defensive pressure that they've been put under by Chicago Nation for the full 90 minutes. And it's going to take its toll. Like, Chicago Nation's pushing. They're doing everything that they can to at least get a shot on or get that first goal. But can Lake FC really withstand that throughout the entirety of the game?
Limited subs, and the subs they have, partner, they got pretty much no practice time. They were here at 6:55 for a 7:30 kick. Would you even be comfortable going to them? They've stretched, obviously, but no shots on goal. They didn't do much calisthenics, not a lot of running around the pitch to get ready. Would you even feel comfortable going to those subs in the second half?
You got it's every next man up. If right, you have to try. If a man's down, you got to go to the next man up. So we're going to do a drop kick to restart, and looks like that was Horace Spence, the defender, who was injured. He came back on play. So we're restarting and all good to go. Glad Horace Spence is okay and ready to go.
Well, with little limited subs, unless you're dying, you might have to stay out there. I mean, this is their season, partner. If they win tonight and they win their next two, they could sneak in as that 4 or 5 seed, but they can't afford any more draws, any more losses. They need that win tonight. But if you get that 0-0 draw, it would still help your cause for next season as a building block towards the fall.
I think it's a confidence booster for sure. You have to take each game as it comes, and in this moment with a team like Chicago Nation, Lake FC has to take every opportunity that they can within the game itself to see what they can. You can't worry about where you're standing in the playoffs in the middle of this particular game against a team that's as talented as Chicago Nation.
Lead pass as it's over to Emmanuel Lopez. Great kick to the right side, but Lake FC read it the last second, and Zoria will pop it up in the air. Off the chest, off the head, a couple of headers. Great job possessing the ball. Chi Nation on the steal. That's Lopez. Now to the boundary. Lebovic keeps it in. Sorry, that was Floss. Lebovic is at midfield. It's going to be hard for Lake FC when you're constantly in your own territory, deep in your own territory, 20 yards or less from the goal. That's asking a lot for 90 minutes of Lake FC.
For sure, you're playing your back to the keeper more often than not. It's not a good sign. And here, Chicago Nation getting that opportunity and offside there just a little bit. Or I believe they call offside, or they call handball here. Yep, free kick just outside the 16. That's a rough one for Lake FC, and this is going to be a great opportunity for Chicago Nation right here, 20-minute mark, to score right outside the 18-yard or 16-yard box to get the score going here.
This is where they scored early on in the year. This is also where Springfield scored that lone goal in the home opener.
Looks like it's going to be Didzarevich is going to take it because Sutton's over the ball right now. So
might be one of those fake Sutton shot and then Didzarevich right behind him shoots it. You don't usually see Sutton try to get it on net.
Yeah, short kick to Didzarevich. Oh, just off the post. Oh, that's unfortunate. He tried to find that spot, and looks like it was kicked or punched away off the post by Zarilla. So a corner kick for Chicago Nation. But that was a great shot by Didzarevich.
Yeah, he does everything well for this team. Shitkachenko's probably their best goal scorer, but Didzarevich is probably their best overall offensive player.
And that corner kick quickly headed away, but still Chicago Nation pressing. Lake FC is able to get the ball away and turn it over yet again.
Yeah, they can get these steals. The problem is they can't get the passes off quick enough. Chi Nation's just that much faster in terms of getting to the ball. Good move that time. The double came, but able to maintain possession, maintain his composure. And over to Klabjan. By the way, that is the fan official. That's not the ref whistle. As that shot on that very wide and a goal kick coming up for Lake FC.
Yeah, Sutton was just trying to get, I believe that was Sutton that was just trying to get a shot off at a rough angle and just was not accurate on it.
Well, partner, for Chicago Nation FC, it's still 0-0. If the score maintains going into halftime, would they be frustrated about that at all? And could that get to them going into the second half?
I think it's important on the coaching staff to really hone in on what worked and figure out what didn't work. That's the key. That's when you make your adjustments. I think there's a point in time where you want to see how things played in the offensive half. You had opportunities. Lake FC really collapsed so far in the opening portion of this first half. They really collapsed and prevented Chicago Nation from really getting an accurate shot off. I think Didzarevich's shot there that got saved off the post was their best opportunity so far in the match.
You look at Chicago Nation FC and what they've done this season, 16 goals for, 3 goals against, great goal differential, plus 13.
It's the best in the whole conference at plus 13.
Wisloka is 4-1. Guess who one of those losses was to?
Yep.
Chi Nation. Actually, no, they play Chi Nation at the end of the year. Forgot about that. That is the last game of the year for Chi Nation on June 17th. But, yeah, it's a Chi Nation team that they've won this division 3 years in a row. They're looking to do it again. And they're looking to be like the Nuggets and Celtics. They've done everything possible except win that championship. Can they get to that next level?
You got to take it. You got to win the game that you're playing in right now. You can't focus too much on what's ahead there. You got to foul right about 40 yards out. 25 yards out from the kick, and it's just a short free kick. They really want to get Lake FC off guard there. A right wing cross, and it gets cleared out.
Yes, usually Chi Nation, they like to slow things down, get the free kick they wanted. It was kind of outside their sweet spot to try to get it on net or a redirection, so I like the idea. A quick pass out to the right and get Lake FC on their back heel, so to speak. Out to the sideline, played by Sutton. Has great job on the misdirection play, and then a crosser over to the right side, played out in front, double team action. Lake FC on the steal. Disarevich there tried to steal it.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Anytime Chicago Nation FC has the ball, there's two Lake FC defenders collapsing. So really, Chicago Nation really hasn't had a chance when they're in a good spot to really get an accurate shot at all.
You kind of got to be in that hockey mindset, it seems like. Get the pass and shoot, because if you take too much time, Lake FC is right there for the steal or the clear.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, can Lake FC do that for 90 minutes? It's such a cardio-intensive sport with little subs to help you in the second half.
Exactly, and then there's a talent disparity too. I mean, Chicago Nation so far this season's shown that they're a strong team, and maybe they're getting a test of their wills here against a team they probably should be dominating.
If you're Chi Nation, do you want to stick with most of these starters?
I think you're going to, again, it's adjusting to see what works. If you have certain talent that can find and wiggle their way in to the attack in third and beat those defenders, maybe you might want to make a change, but not right now.
Yeah, usually Chi Nation, among many other teams in this conference, they usually do not go to the bench until the second half. This is a Chi Nation team led by head coach A.J. Ostrowski, assistant coach Abdurrauf Abu, and the GM Garrett Hayward. Out to the sideline, Lopez with a little tap pass in front, and Zerillo with a great job getting in front on that crosser attempt.
Yeah, Kapitanos was right there, but Zerillo just beat him to the punch and got his hands on the ball to prevent Kapitanos from getting a shot on.
Who's the best player you've seen from Lake FC? Their goalkeeper or somebody else that you want to mention?
Well, Zerillo's been the guy. He's been preventing the goals. I mean, for a team that's scored as much as Chicago Nation FC has, and you haven't given up a goal so far in 25 minutes, I think the goalkeeper is worthy of being the best player so far.
Got to give a shout out to this defense. So we've seen very little shots on net, very little attempts out in front of the net of the goalkeeper for Lake FC. But this is the problem for Lake FC, partner. Anytime the ball's at the 35-yard line, Chi Nation clearly has possession. No pressure on defense from Lake FC.
Yep, and there's a cheap foul there. You don't want to give that up. Give Chicago Nation a chance.
Right, it's close to the box too. That could have been a PK if it was 3 yards in closer.
Yeah, just a few yards out from the 16, but still it's a good opportunity. And you can tell that Disarevich wants the ball. He's already there. He's already at the ball. That's his. He wants that shot. He wants the free kick.
It's a lot harder of a shot than you think it is. The wall's in front of you. You got to get it over their head, and technically you want to go far post with it to try to get into the back of the net.
It's exactly where Zerillo, the goalkeeper, is stationed. He's getting on that far side.
See what Disarevich wants to do. Shot right into the wall. Like I said, it's a tough shot, man. But you know what? You're going to feel that the next day when you get hit like that.
Exactly.
There's no shoulder pads like football. You feel that in soccer.
Absolutely, and especially on a fairly relatively mild night like tonight, it's going to sting pretty quickly. If it was warmer, probably your blood flow would probably be able to take it away for a little bit.
Out near the end line. Chi Nation, so much speed, partner. You think it's going to be an easy throw in for Lake FC, and then Chi Nation, led by Disarevich, keeping it in.
Yeah, I think it took a home team bounce off the field turf, and it really slowed the ball up. Now they get another chance. Clear it out. Lake FC is doing everything they can, preventing opportunities in the middle of the pitch to prevent Chicago Nation from getting any chance at goal.
So we are in the 28th minute, getting close to the 29th, but it's still no score if you're just joining us. No score, obviously. A couple of shots on net by Chi Nation. A lot of free kicks, not that many corners, but Lake FC, they've gotten to the 10-yard line, which is 20 yards out of the goal just once tonight.
Yeah, Lake FC has really only had one opportunity, and that was when Aaron Vicario dribbled down the right wing. He was trying to coax a foul out, and ball trickled out of play, and that was really their only chance.
Yeah, they could have forced the throw in. Instead, he tried to play it near the end line and was last touched by Lake FC. It was a goal kick for Peru Demoneghai, and then they went back on the attack like they'd done all night. Crosser out in front, headed away, and the ball is placed near the 30-yard line. Shaw, Kachinko, back out to midfield. Lubovich will play it. You got to think Lake FC is tired. They actually got here pretty late, partner, around 6:15. There weren't a lot of Lake FC players. They didn't really get here until 6:30. Chi Nation's been here since 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, the home team has the early advantage of just getting here on time. But unfortunately, their Sutton was a little bit offside on the left wing. The eager opportunities, like I was saying, they're trying to find any which way to break through because Lake FC's defense has been pretty solid so far. I mean, they still haven't given up a goal yet. And this team has given up a ton of goals so far here this season, 18 in the 6 games that they've played.
Out at the sideline as it's kicked out near the 40, headed up in the air.
And now Chicago Nation has to clear the ball away, prevent an opportunity for Lake FC to attack, and now they've got a throw-in in the attacking half here. Now this is really the best opportunity we've seen for Lake FC in quite some time. And now they give the ball away. They're Sutton quick to dispossess and clear the ball out.
Out of the 35 and then kicked out in front. Out at the 10, then played out by Lake FC. Sutton on the foul.
Yep, and there's a free kick now for Lake FC. Sutton fouling Vicario there on the right wing, and it looks like it will be Daniel Diaz to take the free kick from there, and is Vicario joining him there, I believe? Can't tell.
Yeah, they've got the very small to read numbers. It's number 9 for
That's
Lake FC.
Salinas, the defender. Salinas is there to assist.
Yeah, they did not give us the roster until around 7:15, so it was a late add in terms of all their starters. Most likely a crosser as they cross it out in front. Headed and Sutton there to play it.
Yep.
Sends it out in front. Now Chi Nation looking to get it out, and they will.
Yep, and there's Lopez, quick to go. He's just waiting for some help.
Here come the horns. We haven't heard them a lot. It's been silent from the fans.
Relatively silent.
Out at the sideline, trying to kick it out. Played by Chi Nation. At the boundary, they'll reset near midfield. Lebovich calls for it and gets it. Played on his left foot from left to right. As they feed it over that time to
Yeah, it's a
Butler.
cheap hack there, the kick, and they'll get a free kick opportunity there. That was just a dumb foul, really dumb foul by Lake FC. Needless, and now you're going to give Chicago Nation a chance to reset and give them a chance to possibly set something up on offense. Didjarevich is going to take the free kick here.
He's got to be tired. This has to be at least his 3rd free kick, as long as a couple of corners. Dizdarevich on the crosser instead, headed straight up. The field goal was good, but the goal was not.
Yeah, I believe that was Lopez there who tried to head it, and it just went past the crossbar, not where it intended to go.
The text line's open. Your favorite MLS, Champions League, or Premier League memory, 330-957-7653. FIFA World Cup allowed as well. Did you watch the championship game between France and
Argentina?
Yeah.
Yes, that was. I believe several hundred million people watched that this past December.
Hard to believe that all France's goals came by one player. Insane.
Well, Kylian Mbappe is one of the world's greatest players, and it's a shame for him that he wasn't able to repeat as a World Cup champion.
He had a hat trick, and they only scored 3 goals in the game. That is beyond impressive. Out at the 40, it's played by Lake FC. Sutton on the attack, but he wasn't able to get a piece of it. Now played past midfield. As Lake FC, they made some adjustments part of the last 5 minutes. They've gone on the attack a little bit.
Really good job there by Vicario to force the ball, and then you have Lobovich there to prevent not only the corner, because that could have been a corner there, he just clears it away for a throw-in. Looks like that's Salinas to throw in for Lake FC. It's Miguel Rodriguez who tries to switch sides here and isn't successful. He tries to get the ball back, but it's not going to happen.
Over to the 40-yard line. It's going to be played that time by Lopez as he feeds it over. Great pass over to Capitanos. Looking for the foul. Parter, they might have missed that one as there was a push-off.
No.
Capitanos went after it.
No, he got beat to the ball. He was just trying to coax the foul out of the official. That wasn't going to happen.
Lake FC has looked better the last 5 minutes or so. Peru Debanagai telling his team to slow it down as Lake FC has gotten a couple of steals in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, the dispossessions have, I think that's kind of frustrated Chicago Nation. You can tell that although they've had most of the possession, they've dominated that so far this game. The chances that Lake FC had, the very limited chances, have been pretty solid.
Off the chest, odd man rush coming up for Shy Nation. Lake FC gets back on defense quickly, offside against Shy Nation. And
getting a little eager. They're a little eager to push. They're a little eager to push. They weren't ready to slow things down and get something set. Lake FC again. They're trying to pick their chances. I honestly think it's frustrating for Chicago Nation because they've really had the best chances so far in the match. They just really haven't capitalized on the scoreboard.
Lake FC does not have a single shot on goal. They've only been past the 10-yard line on 3 different opportunities. At the 35-yard line, fakes the pass, and then sets it up in his own territory.
Yeah, they're just slowly getting the ball forward. Again, they're trying to pick their spots here. Chicago Nation's quite talented. You don't want to give the ball away and be on an odd man attack.
Sent up in front. Shy Nation reading it. Lobovich thought about feeding it to Debanagai, and he's able to misdirection it back over to the 20-yard line.
That's a good job to just get the ball going. They got a foul there, right in defensive midfield. That one fouled by Miguel Rodriguez, number 18 for Lake FC on Didzarevich.
Not a bad idea. You want to stay aggressive, especially because they're going to have limited opportunities on offense tonight. Got to be careful, though, if you don't get ball or any type of ball. Can be a yellow card depending on if you did a full charge at the legs.
Indeed, you don't want to accumulate too many fouls and get persistent infringement and earn that yellow, like you said.
Stolen away. That was a bad pass, by the way, as the double was right there by Lake FC. One of the few bad passes that Shy Nation has made all night. Here they go again.
They dispossess Lake FC. And
Falling
there's an
down.
opportunity. And it's a score!
Capitano scores and Shy Nation strikes first.
Sends the crowd into a tizzy. And that's a perfect opportunity where a defender's trying to go for the ball and they're just too short to get that ball and clear it away, and gives Chicago Nation the opportunity to score. And here you go. Could be opening the floodgates.
Dizdorevich was actually the one that scored. Apologize for that. Shy Nation. It's 1-0 in favor of the home team and a backbreaker for Lake FC, but you could sense that coming. You just weren't on the attack enough. When you're always on your back foot, getting back on defense, it's just hard to maintain that for a full 90 minutes.
Yeah, they've been playing really good defense. It just one slide opened the floodgates, and Didzarevich got the goal, his 5th goal on the year, and he's now scored 4 goals in the last 3 games. He's been on a roll.
That was one of the few easy ones he's going to have all year.
Yeah, exactly.
Guy fell down. It was basically a breakaway as Chi Nation with the 1-0 lead. And unless we see something different in the second half, that might be all that they need for the victory to go 5-0-0 on the year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and this could be a nice little confidence boost because they're frustrated for sure. You get really good chances so far in the match, and nothing's gone through. And then the one little slide by the defender opens up an opportunity, and Djurjevic scores, and there you go. You got the lead, 1-0. And like the way Lake FC's been playing, they really haven't had any really good chances on goal. Maybe this 1-0 lead can hold up the rest of the way.
Lebovic will play it. See what kind of attack Lake FC does the last 5 minutes of the first half. Sends it over to Sutton. Played near the sideline. Passes it to himself, then over to Lopez. Feeding it to Dizdarevic. Give and go play. Played out in front. Kicked away by Lake FC. Lebovic will play it.
Just fortunate to get it out to midfield and live to see another moment right now.
It's nice when you're a defender and you're past the 50 the entire match. Your job is that much easier.
Oh, an opportunity, and looks like I think that was Sutton there. It just strayed a little bit too far, and his opportunity just got deflected the other way. Zarilla was right there to maintain it.
It's a 1-0 score for Devin Eghai, partner. He's got to be, a little bit bored. He hasn't seen much action.
Well, he did have to run all the way to the back of the gate to get the ball on the off shot just about a minute or two ago. So that's probably, he got his cardio in for the first half at that point.
I just say that because it's still only 1-0, so you can't afford any mishaps. Don't get too aggressive. If the ball's at the 30, you can stay in the box. You don't have to cheat up necessarily since you have the 1-0 lead. When it gets to be 2-0 or 3-0, you can be aggressive. But remember, it's still only 1-0 for Devin Eghai. Make sure to not make any mistakes to have the 1-1 draw. Lead pass, just got too much on it. Capitano's the intended target.
And he wanted to get a goal kick out of it, but he couldn't. But he's fortunate to get a throw in.
Text line still open, 330-957. 76-53, your favorite MLS Champions League or FIFA World Cup memory. Played by Wozniak. Over to Lebovic. They haven't really pressured Lebovic all night. Setting it up to Dizdarevic, way too high.
Yeah, that ball lifted on him. That ball lifted on him. He was trying to go top right, and the ball just carried again with the wind here tonight. The lift is going to go a little bit higher than normal.
First substitution of the night as they go to the bench. Number 6 now in the game for Lake FC. If you're wondering, they call the home crowd for Chi Nation the 312 Army.
Pretty safe bet to keep the area code part of the group.
Now, are they allowed to be called the 312 Army even though they play in a 630 area code?
Only the people in the area are going to know that.
They'll play their away games in Chicago, but home games Glen Ellen. Trying to set it up in front. Double team comes. Great pass, though.
Yep, just went out of play.
He pled his case for the penalty, but it clearly wasn't.
Nope. Ball just got too far out and went past the end line. Goal kick.
Getting close to halftime, partner. If you're Lake FC, if you get into trouble, do you want to kick it out? Or would you try to get it towards the middle to get one more chance on offense?
I think you got to just... You got to do what worked for the first 30-plus minutes and hope that you'll get an opportunity, but now you're playing a goal behind. So now at this point, you're trying to get back to that draw that you had a good chance at in the first 30-plus minutes of the match.
It was a tough break, but if it hadn't happened at that time of the game, the constant pressure and ball possession of Chi Nation, maybe in the 60th minute a player falls down, and here comes Shy Nation again. No choice for Lake FC but to just kick it out.
Yeah, they got to clear it. You don't want to give an opportunity here. You might as well just concede the corner and get a chance to breathe, regroup, and try and clear it out.
If you're Zoria, do you consider cheating up to get those passes, those crossers, or do you got to stay in the box?
I think he's done a good job of keeping the crosses from getting to scoring opportunities for Chicago Nation FC. It's really just the goal was not his fault. It was his defender took an eager slide, and he was left open to give up that goal.
Out at the sideline, Lopez on the steal. As it's
Looks
blown
like a
dead by nearest
foul.
ref.
Yeah, they called a foul there. So it'll be a free kick for Chicago Nation.
Kind of an ill-advised foul. If you get into that kind of possession, just stay with it. If anything, just kick it out of bounds since we're close to halftime. Time running out for Shy Nation, so you want to make this one count. Try to get a header and possibly a shot on net. Dizdarevich is one of the taller people on this roster. They have Hayden Bonson, who's over 6'3", but he's had some injury problems. Shidkichenko has been shut down tonight mostly. In front and just not the kind of pass they wanted. Easy catch.
Yeah, I think Dizdarevich was trying to get somebody to get a header in, and nobody got to the spot in time. Ooh, that was kind of close there. First one for Demenegi to have to clear it out.
That's what I'm talking about, partner. It's still only 1-0. I like the aggression by Demenegi, but remember, if you don't kick that ball, if you miss it, it's a possible breakaway goal to make it 1-1.
Yep. So now we're in stoppage time here in the first half. I think because we had the little injury in the sub, we're probably going to get at least a minute or so of extra play.
And we'll see what Demenegi does later on in the match. Crossed out in front. Shy Nation would love to stay at 5-0. They still have a couple of teams to deal with. Now they will play Wisloka later on in the year.
Yep, there you go. They only have to play 1 minute.
That does it for the first half. We do apologize for any possible technical issues that we had for the first 20 minutes of action. Second half coming up next. We'll give you some stats and analysis, but for now we're going to break here on SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting...
No, there you go.
Pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, it started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any web, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede.
We professional videographers using high-definition modern-day color analysts and play-by-players with state-of-the-art SE graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercial advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. Kyle Smith. Well, my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels including high school, your club team, or travel team.
It gave me a pass, and I just took it. Other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense. And Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and it's goal! So 3-3. The power play was a over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcasts.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solution Broadcasting Network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
You'll see the red button right there. And you'll know it's working because the decibels are going up and down. I'll also put your head jack in just in case.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started the room, all the boys going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks, but you don't have to worry anymore thanks to Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website, sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcast network for everyone.
Sportscast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight, that time, finally a goal for the Stampede.
We have professional photographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announced state-of-the-art Class C graphical boards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercial advertising team sponsor us. So we do pre-post-game interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Marion Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith. What matter? These young ladies, it's senior night. Canes win a battle that's 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.
See the red button right there? And you'll know it's working because the decibels are going up and down. I'll also put your head jack in just in case. So, the broadcasting network for you by SBS. Welcome to the pregame show brought to you by SBS, a network for everyone. I'm Kyle Smith alongside Lucas Solka as Chicago Nation FC is about to take on Lake FC in a crucial United Premier Soccer League matchup. Lucas, I don't want to bring the broadcasters jinx to the table, but you guys are still undefeated. You guys have already gone to the national finals before. Now, this is all in hindsight, obviously, but do you think that you could go undefeated all the way to the championship game?
I mean, I won't say no, but it's obviously going to take a lot. The first year, obviously, everything went the right way. Luck, skill, everything. I mean, we had a really tough quarterfinal game where we had almost half the team not show up because of injury, and we still got the win. So, obviously, I'm not going to say, it's going to be the same thing. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of team effort. As long as everyone's committed and, we stay on track, then, yeah, I think we can.
Since that 2-1 victory, we were here against Springfield. They tied it up. You guys had the victory thanks to Volka. Ever since then, you guys have dominated the competition. What has been the key to your success?
Well, yeah, because, that first game was a little rough. We obviously came out a little slow. The whole game kind of was slow. So getting the win was obviously very important, kind of gave us that confidence. But honestly, we were just going based off that game. We trained a lot harder because we obviously saw that we needed to improve on a lot of things. And we did, and we're getting the results, so we're trying to keep it that way.
You guys have dominated the competition, including a 6-1 win in your last game. A couple of guys had 2 goals each. You guys are undefeated. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, obviously. First year that we played, we obviously went undefeated all the way to the final. So if we could keep that going this season, that would be huge. Obviously we don't want to lose. No one ever wants to lose.
Lake FC, they want to upset you. You guys are now the hunted now. What's it going to take for a victory tonight against Lake FC?
Same as always, team effort. Everyone, it's not an individual effort. Less touches on the ball, 1-2 touch. Everyone's part of the game. Everyone contributes their own way. So as long as no individuals on the field, we play team, I think we'll come out with the W.
Peru, Devin Eghai between the pipes once again. He has been so that ball past goal line. What does that mean to you? Even if you guys only score 1 goal, you still might get that 1-0 shutout.
Yes, but we don't want to go based off that because anything could happen. Last game we had a really weak penalty called against us, and anything could happen. So, we could be up 1-0, 90th minute comes, bad bounce, someone goes down injured, and ball rolls through. Anything could happen. So as long as we get a 2-3-0 lead, that's when hopefully we get a little comfortable in the game and keep scoring. But more goals, the better.
Final thoughts about the match tonight as you guys hopefully go to 5-0.
Well, say that again?
Final thoughts about the match tonight as you guys hopefully go to 5-0 on the season.
Let's just get out there and have some fun. Beautiful weather, finally not cold and rainy, so let's enjoy it. Hopefully we get some fans out here, get a good atmosphere.
That's Lucas Solka. That does it for our pregame show. Play-by-play broadcast coming up next here on SBS. Thank you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary. You'll see the red button right there. And you'll know it's working because the decibels are going up.
Good evening, everybody. Second half about to start. Chi Nation, a 1-0 lead on Lake FC. Comer, are you kind of surprised? Because I certainly am about this small score right now.
I think only because Chicago Nation has had the propensity to score a lot so far. They scored at least 2 goals every game in all 4 games so far this season. So, I mean, given that Lake FC has given up a lot and Chicago Nation has scored a lot, I got the feeling like this was going to be kind of a blowout early on, and It hasn't happened so far. It hasn't happened that first half, and that goal came late in the first half. It's not like it came in the 5th minute, and they've just been coasting. It took a lot of effort for Chicago Nation to score.
And the only reason the goal happened is because it was off a steal from Lake FC. They overcommitted with their midfielders, odd man rush, for Chi Nation. The defender falls down, then it's a 1-on-0.
Yeah.
Unless you're Tim Howard between the pipes, that's pretty much a goal for Dizdarevich, the leading goal scorer, by the way, in the Midwest Central Division. It's 1-0. Could Lake FC score and not give up any goals for the tie? Crazier things have happened in the history of soccer. I don't see that happening. But for Chi Nation, I think it would be a little disappointing to only win this one 1-0. But then again, a win's a win.
At this point, you'll take the win, and you'll focus on what didn't work. Why didn't you score more than 1? If that is the case, where this is a team in Lake FC, we talked about this earlier in the broadcast, where most of the team got here late. Most of the subs got here really late. So it's I guess a strong part how Lake FC has done a really good job in maintaining that it's just 1-0 through the first half.
The text line is still open, 330-957-7653, your favorite high school, college, or MLS memory. For Chi Nation partner Dizdarevich, he has been the difference. He has the only goal of the night. Every free kick is from him. Every corner kick is from him. If he were to go down, God forbid, it won't happen, but if he were, it would be a break for Lake FC.
Yeah, for sure, but you have to rely on your other guy. Shevchenko's has been another guy on offense who's been carrying the load for Chicago Nation.
For Lake FC, what do you want to see on offense? Obviously, they got to get the ball deeper in the territory more consistently, but what would you like to see from the passing lanes and to space out better?
I think they really just need to find those open opportunities and make good chances out of those opportunities.
The wind has picked up a little bit, but it is definitely not chilly tonight. It's a beautiful spring night. We've got another month of spring until summer starts on June 20th. And in the UPSL, the playoffs start June 20th. And unless something crazy happens for Chi Nation and they go on a 4-game losing streak, they'll be in the playoffs and most likely as the number 1 seed.
For sure, if they keep up the way they've been playing through the first 4.5 games, I think they'll definitely find themselves with a high seed.
They're looking for one more goal to be the dagger as here comes Chi Nation again.
There you go, quick to get the clearance, and here's an opportunity. Ooh, Zarilla had to beat Shevchenko to the ball. Shevchenko's got the eye for goal.
It's just so hard to play soccer when you're constantly on defense. There's only so many teams that I can think of that can do that consistently.
Yeah, you don't want to play the park the bus defense when your aim is to win, but sometimes it's not going to work for you.
Partner, in your opinion, what sport is it more important for time of control and ball possession / puck possession, hockey or soccer?
In soccer, you can. I think it's the same in soccer and in hockey. All it takes is one little opening, one little opportunity, and you can score. You can have possession for 65% of the game and give up that one chance to the opposition, and you lose. So I think time of possession is kind of a misnomer, because it's what you do with that possession that matters within the timing of the game.
Yeah, time on attack, I think, is a very underrated stat. Past the 50-yard line, you're always on the attack. Time past the 20, so time past the 16-meter is a really important stat that's not talked about as much. Good lead pass, trying to split the D. Great read, though, and trying to keep it in. There's Chi Nation. Again, they're just a step quicker on the attack than Lake FC.
That was a good job. Shevchenko gets the ball, and just outside the box. That was really, really close to being given a penalty. But Shevchenko, great job there towards the sideline to keep possession, make something of that opportunity. And I believe Labovich was the one who got fouled there. he's not going to get the chance to attack.
Yeah, Floss is slow to get up.
Floss, excuse me. Floss was the one that made that opportunity there, and he's not going to be able to play. He's going to retreat back to the midfield here and recover from that.
It's a tough angle, about a 30 to 25-degree angle, but Dizdarevich, he has enough talent. He could try to get it on net, but it is a three-man wall in front of him.
Yeah, he was discussing strategy there with Shevchenko. I think this is more of an opportunity for the left footer, so I think maybe Shevchenko's... Yep, they faked it. Shevchenko off the wall.
Oh, man.
But they're going to get a corner out of it. I think that was the opportunity. Usually you want a left footer taking that shot, given the angle, because it's a little bit more opportunistic for a left-footed kicker to make that chance to curve that ball in there. So nice opportunity there. Shevchenko, it just hits the wall, but now he's going to have a chance to take the corner here.
Look, soccer is not a contact sport like hockey, but that ball hurts on that wall. That's taking one for the team right there. Good crosser out in front.
Oh, there's a penalty. That was a clear penalty, a push in the back. And Chicago Nation's going to get a penalty kick here.
This could be the match. I really don't think Zarilla has a chance. What do you think?
No, Zarilla does not have a chance. It looked like, that was Labovich who got shoved. And it's going to be Dizdarevich is going to take the penalty. He scored the first goal, and he's going to try and tie his teammate Shevchenko for the team lead in goals here.
If Zarilla can somehow save this would be the save of the year in the UPSL. I just don't see it happening. For the match, can Dizdarevich put it away on the PK? Oh, what a save! Ball loose off the crossbar. Zarilla with the save of the year.
And a handball, so another opportunity for Chicago Nation. It's Zarilla. Huge save on a penalty. And he's going to want to kiss the crossbar because it should have been 2-0. And instead, Chicago Nation, Dizdarevich has got to be wondering what he did wrong.
All right, partner, it's a lot easier to say it in hindsight, obviously. We know what happened on the play. When you're taught in soccer, let's say it's saved by the goalkeeper. He's down on the turf. You have the rebound try. Do you do that little soft kick to the near post, or would you just try to tap it over his head?
I think you want to do it the soft post.
Shot.
Off the post there on the free kick, and then the wide shot by Wawizniak.
Yeah, Wawizniak on the try, but yeah, I mean, you're right, partner. I was surprised he went high. The goalkeeper was down on the turf. Now, it was a tough angle because Dizdarevich didn't really expect a rebound try, so you don't really expect that.
Yeah, you're not expecting the rebound to come right back at you. Usually it'll go, the ball gets parried to one side or the other. It's not necessarily going to come right back at you. And Dizarevich probably should have had a chance to just slot it in there. You didn't really have to put too much effort because you're within maybe 8 yards of the goal. You didn't have to do too much to really get it to the back of the net, but off the crossbar, and then on the free kick just outside the 16, outside the 18-yard box, off the left post. Oh, just bad luck in the first few minutes for Chi Nation.
So mathematically speaking, Lake FC is still alive, but I just don't know if they have enough on offense to tie this game.
Yeah, and I think they're seeing the pressure. We were talking about the adjustments that the Chi Nation needed to do in the first half. We're seeing those adjustments here in the first few minutes of the second half. Attacking,
in the
forcing penalties.
Yeah. In the first half, we saw them clear it just like they just did. That doesn't seem to be working. What adjustments do you do now on defense out of clearing the ball to the sideline and the goal line is not really working?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much been the MO so far for Lake FC is just to get the ball away from these opportunities like they're doing right now. Just like clear the ball away, let them reset, let us reset. Don't give them a chance to score.
Don't go anywhere. The post-game show brought to you by SBS and C1 Transportation is coming up next, but wow, Dizdarevich, one of the few times he doesn't score on the PK. Look, this goalkeeper for Zarilla, he's probably going to be all division. He is fantastic between the pipes.
He's put out a strong performance tonight. I mean, really good saves, denied opportunities on crosses. Penalty save right there. And he's been lucky on both ends of the goals with the luck from the crossbar and the posts, and the ball's not going in.
Zarilla has been fantastic between the pipes. Crosser in front, header near the end line. Who touched it last?
That's going to be a corner for Chi Nation, but that was just a tough header. That the ball just went the complete different direction that the Lake FC defender wanted, and they had to just clear it out, and now it's going to be another corner kick.
Solka getting ready. He usually starts. He's coming off the bench tonight. They're probably going to put him in the next couple of minutes. Budrek, who usually starts as well, coming off the bench as well.
Another one.
Shot too high, but it's still in play.
And the fans thought it was going to be a goal.
So much topspin on that try, and who touched it last? And Chi Nation.
They're calling it a goal kick. So, yeah, that was a little scary opportunity there. Real tight. Again, the tight angle there on the right side of the goal, and the deflection.
So if you're the defense, outside and center backs for Chi Nation, do you want to stay at the 40-yard line or be more conservative, stay at midfield the rest of the match?
I think the way these first maybe 5-10 minutes have been so far for Chi Nation, I think you keep the pressure going. I think you can keep the defenders and the center backs at the 40-yard line that we see here on the football field. I think you can do that. I think Lake FC hasn't had that opportunity so far. They're pressing right now. They're just playing with their backs to the goal, trying whatever they can to not give up an opportunity. And Zarilla, we can't marvel it enough. A great save on the penalty.
Well, Chi Nation still look good at home, but for some reason, the offense has been slightly better on the road. But the defense, you could make the argument's been better at home. One of those kind of interesting idiosyncrasies of tonight's and the whole season for Chi Nation.
Especially, and it's early on in the year, too. You got to get acclimated to playing on different surfaces, playing in different different outlets and different arenas. But maybe you feel comfortable against the opposition, and I can't imagine having a home crowd where you got vuvuzelas and horns going around that are supporting you in every which way, and you got horns blaring when they think that's going to be a goal. I mean, that's not a lot of teams can say that they've got that kind of support.
Well, we talked about it, and I agree. Right now, you're seeing the outside center backs for Chi Nation. Now they're going towards the 50-yard line. Just, you don't want anybody in back of you for a breakaway. Dizdarevich with it. Great move by Dizdarevich on his left. Way too high and wide. Goal kick coming up.
He did a great job of dispossessing the Lake FC midfielder and started that opportunity. Went straight towards the middle. Tried to get a better angle for the left-footed shot. It just steered away from him. And again, with the wind, it's still windy out here as we're getting towards 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. That the wind's still picking up. Lake FC is just trying to do something here. As you can see, they're trying to push the ball forward, but there's nobody open. Nobody open because they're playing so many players back to their defensive half.
Great move, as it was by Shikachenko. Over to Lopez, feeding it in front, headed. Lake FC trying to clear it, they do, but...
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what they want to do. Now you give them... Now you can take a breath. Take a breath and let your guys try and force them to do something stupid and do whatever you can to get the ball back in your half.
What minute do you try to cheat those midfielders up to try to get an odd man rush? The 75th minute?
I would
the 80th
say, yeah,
minute?
around the 75th, yeah. Once time's not on your side, then, yeah, I think you're going to have to do that. Go to that strategy.
Sutton with it. Shy Nation trying to put this one away. If you're just joining us, what a save on the penalty kick attempt from Dizdarevich. Zorilla with a fantastic save, then a rebound try that went off the crossbar. And then a couple minutes after that, another shot that went off the post. So Zarilla's been good. He's been a little bit lucky, too, with the crossbar and post. But whatever save he doesn't make, he's playing those posts and crossbars well as well.
Indeed, but you got to give it up to Lake FC. I mean, that one mistake in that first half is all they've done.
Right.
And that Zarilla's been keeping them from this game getting out of hand. So I think the defenders have to thank Zorilla for the most part for keeping this game in like it's still within reach. It's only 1-0.
Coming up for Lake FC, assuming they lose tonight, that would pretty much do their season as it's played at the 30-yard line. We will get a substitution, by the way, as Shy Nation.
Now Sulka's going to come in. Looks like Sulka and Budrek are going to be coming on soon. They just they're getting ready to come in, so the next stoppage will get a pair of subs for Chicago Nation.
Wozerniak over to the 40-yard line. Slow-moving ball, and it was well read by Lake FC. Luckily, did not get stolen. If you're a Shy Nation fan, sent up in front. Now over to the 20-yard line. Here come the horns. If you ever watch a FIFA World Soccer match like I have, it's constant with these horns from the 0 minute all the way to the 95th, including extra time.
Oh, we have our first yellow card here.
They have everything here. They've got the horns, the sirens.
So that yellow card has been handed out to Abner Contreras, defender for Lake FC. Are we going to get the subs on here with the stoppage?
If you're wondering, the best goal scorers, and this is pretty much the entirety of their goal scorers because they've only scored 8 all year. Jose Reyes with 2, Daniel Diaz with 2, Miguel Zavala with 2. They've just been shut down. And quite honestly, partner, they haven't had enough pressure past midfield to create problems against Shy Nation.
Here are the subs. Klavjan is coming out as well as Lopez. So, like-for-like subs.
Yeah, they took out the older guys.
So Budrek is in. And we're going to have our free kick here.
Dizdarevich out in front. Zorilla with a fantastic catch.
Yep. He took his opportunity. That 16-yard box, that's the goalkeeper's land. You don't want to mess around. If you make a mistake, that's on the goalkeeper, but he did a great job of timing his jump and getting the ball.
We don't have height listed on these players. He's got to be below 6 foot. He's not a tall guy.
No, but he makes up for it with his ability so far tonight. Another clearance.
What's the old saying? If you have height, you'll lack some athleticism. What you lack in height, you'll have athleticism.
Yep.
As much as I love watching Jokic, he's not the most athletic person on the basketball court at the 7-foot height.
You mentioned Jose Reyes just a few minutes ago as one of the top goal scorers for Lake FC. He was the one that was pushing that ball up forward here. And I think it's the first time we've seen Lake FC have any opportunity in their attacking half because they've been playing behind the ball for the most.
Yeah, the only other one I can think of, it really wasn't an attack, though, because the double team came around the 5-yard line, but the Klabjan was there in the double team, so it probably would have been stolen anyways before the goal kick. Meanwhile, great pass that's sent up in front. Dizdarevich with a shot attempt. Ball still loose. Dizdarevich will try it again. Stop and start move. Great job possessing the ball. Finally cleared by...
he was tired. There was all that dribbling and moving and deflecting, trying to make something of it, and he couldn't. That's a lot of effort there by Dizdarevich. And now he's got the ball back again. He's just beat. He is just beat.
Yeah, it looks like he's either tired or...
cramping up. That took a lot of effort, honestly.
They're going to need him come playoff time, so I wouldn't be shocked if they sub him out in the next 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, maybe just to get another attacker on. I mean, he had to do a lot. Got the goal. Obviously had the penalty chance.
Yeah, what a save that was by Zarilla.
And foul by Chicago Nation there, and Lake FC now has a free kick in their attacking half.
If you're wondering why PKs are so hard to catch, you have a bigger net than hockey, and the ball is going so hard. It's not like hockey where you wait for them to shoot and then you can glove it or block or save. Soccer, you just have to guess. So you'll see in the World Cup on those PKs, the goalkeeper goes one way and the ball goes the other.
And a lot of the times here, at this level, you don't have a lot of information to go off. You're really just hedging your bets. Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? Is he going to go high? Is he going to go low? You're just trying to guess and hope you're right.
You just basically read his hips and see where they're going to turn on the kick. Set up in front. Ball loose, picked up by Lake FC. Shot blocked. Sutton got in the way of it. Maybe the best chance all night for Lake FC. One-timer chance, very wide.
Oh, that was their first really good chance here in the second half. It was good effort. I mean, Sutton really did a good job of preventing that first opportunity, but still they brought the ball into the middle and had an opportunity to at least make a chance. I think that was Reyes who took the shot. Who's one of their leading goal scorers. He just missed it. Low and wide to the right, and it looks like Chi Nation's going to make another sub. It looks like Akeem Sarai is handed in his card to the fourth official, so he's going to be coming on soon.
Akeem Saraji, we don't see him a lot. We did see him in the last game against Goshen FC.
But I think you were talking about maybe Dizdarevich's. You want to save Dizdarevich a little bit. Maybe you want to bring Saraji in just to give a breather for Dizdarevich and get him healthy for the rest of the season. It's a long road. You're still halfway through the season, not even.
And this is one of the few games that we've had good weather, so your body adapts and sometimes doesn't adapt to different weather. And if he's cramping up, it's just not worth the risk. You just haven't seen enough on offense from Lake FC for Dizdarevich to have to play the whole 95-plus minutes.
Yep, and here comes the sub. Saraji's going to come in. Trying to see who he's signaling to make the change.
You would assume Dizdarevich, but
we don't have the big signage. The fourth official doesn't have the big signage to indicate, hey, you're coming off. No, Dizdarevich is staying in.
I'm not shocked by it, but since he was cramping up, Saraji going to the sideline. Let's see who they take out, and it looks like it will be a guy in the corner.
Yeah, we can't make out who's coming off, but he's walking towards the other end of the pitch. But Saraji is in the game now for Chicago Nation.
It was a good effort by Lake FC, assuming the score maintains at the current score right now, as it's a left-footed kick. Good read by Lake FC. Ball up in the air. It's going to be a corner coming up for Chi Nation.
I believe that was Contreras there that cleared the ball away and gave the corner kick.
A lot of different things for Lake FC. You'd like to get your players here a little bit earlier to get some more reps. I'm not saying that's the reason why they might lose this match, but I think it's a contributing factor to the game tonight.
Preparation is key. You got to prepare for the opportunity, and it was Capitanos who came off now for Saraji. Capitanos is making his way over.
Yeah, he looks dead, tired. I mean, he can't even jog. He's so tired. He's walking over to the bench out in front. Volley kick blocked by Lake FC. We've said that a lot tonight. Here we go again. They just can't get it out deep and then sent out in front.
Oh,
ball loose. Left-footed kick. The field goal's good.
In rugby, that would be perfect, right? Right through the uprights, but not in football. Not in this football. Shevchenko had a sitter, as they say, and just skied it.
Yeah, the one thing you don't want to do on that, you don't want the goal kick. If you don't feel like you're going to get it on net, try to back it out towards the sideline and reset the offense. Especially for a Chi Nation team, they're a half step quicker than Lake FC. The one thing that can help Lake FC is a goal kick right there. Lake FC had the chance to reset their defense, but Chicago Nation FC with the steal at the 15-yard line, deep in their territory, now right at the end line. Kicked over, now 50 yards away from the net. Chi Nation keeping possession. Lake FC trying to steal, but Wazerniak is there. Wazerniak's pass, and it's a good one. Out to midfield. Now Chi Nation on the attack. If you're going to go...
Shevchenko was a little eager to get that attack on the right wing, and he's just a couple steps ahead.
If you're going to be offside, Comer, you might want to do it on the other end, not right next to the ref.
Yeah, you don't want to get that near side assistant referee to be like right there and raise the flag like, hey, you're offside.
Maybe it was a check to make sure the ref still has his glasses working, but they are indeed working. To introduce this Chi Nation team, if you're not familiar with them, they're led by Captain Reed Strain. When they went to the national finals, he was one of the best players in the tournament. As Chi Nation on the attack now. Shevchenko, Zarilla again, off the post, ball loose.
Yeah, Zarilla didn't get a great right hand on it, and it just trickled off the left post. Fortunate again.
Isaac Sutton, the assistant captain, he was a huge part of Nation's back line. That was the best defensive unit in the country in 2021.
He's wearing the armband tonight.
Out in front, one-timer chance. Dizdarevich showing us the ribs. He's unhappy with himself.
Yeah, Butler delivered a beautiful cross from the right side, gave Dizdarevich the time and the space to shoot, and just didn't come up with the goal.
Nick Klabjan, another captain on this team. He played for the Chicago Magic Academy in his youth, and he went on to play for the Wisconsin Badgers. He joined Nation in the spring of 22, and he helped anchor the midfield. In the spring of 22, Chi Nation was a top 8 team in the country. Out to the 20, so they're 30 yards away from the goal.
Daniel Diaz forcing the attack there for Lake FC, and at least putting Chicago Nation on their back. But here they're forcing the turnover and forcing another attack.
Well, time running out for Lake FC. You're going to have to cheat up the midfielders now. You give up the goal, that stinks, but a 1-0 loss is the same as a 2-0 loss. You got to find a way to tie this score up.
Well, goal differential might play a part in whether or not you're going to get the final seeds in. So you don't want to give up that second goal if you don't want to. If you can't, you can help yourself.
I get it. You are 1-3-2 though, so the tie doesnme the tie would help you more than the loss.
Exactly.
But I get the goal differential thing. The aggregate always counts.
Yeah, I mean, trust me when I say that they need the help with the goal differential. It's a -10, the second worst so far in the Midwest Central. I think it would help not give up any more than they have.
We've seen it, though. If Lake FC can get a little bit more athleticism on the pitch, they've got the goalie to get them far in the tournament. They just need a little bit more consistency with their forwards and midfielders.
Exactly. But I think Chicago Nation's really giving them a strong test. Like, I mean, you're playing against one of the best teams in the conference. And maybe you can, even if you end up with just a 1-0 scoreline, you can, that's a feather in your cap, and you can, build upon it as a positive when you continue through the rest of the season. I mean, this is only their 7th game. They still have a few more left. But any opportunity to take a point in the standings, if they can, and just try and tie the game up, because that's what they need. They don't want to give up another goal.
Yeah, they're so close. Yeah, you don't want to lose 2-0, cheating up your midfielders, and then it's an odd man rush. But at the same time, when you're this close to tying it up, and we're going to get a sub coming in for Chi Nation.
Naranja is going to come on in for Dizdarevich. Yep. Yep, we were thinking about Dizarevich was going to come off soon, and here it is. Dizarevich is coming off, and Naranja is coming on.
If it was a playoff game, I'd like to have him play through the cramps, but in a non-playoff game, not worth it.
Got to take your chances when you can. This isn't an opportunity where you need to risk it.
Even though it's 1-0, I haven't seen anything from Lake FC that tells me they're going to score with Dizarevich off the pitch. And I know we talked a lot about his offensive capabilities. Dizarevich is an underrated defender. That's just not what he's great at, but he's at midfield for a reason. He can make some defensive stops.
Bad turnover there by Naranja, just came on the pitch, gave the ball away. Unfortunately, Chicago Nation's defense is able to save him and get the ball back.
Final reminder, the text line open, 330-957-7653. Your favorite soccer memory. All FCC regulations to apply. Offside against Shy Nation, a.k.a. cheating.
Lucas Solka there is trying to get a step on the defender. A little too early.
Worth a shot. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, but that was pretty blatant.
Yeah, you got to do what you can. Every little bit counts, right?
The officials are so good at the FIFA level. You very rarely see offsides because the players know they're not going to get away with it.
Every official, no matter what level, it's a tough job. You have to be in just as great a fitness as the players are running up and down the pitch.
You know, I'm sure it happened, but I can't think of one during this last World Cup where there was a blatant offside that the officials missed.
There's too much at stake to risk that, so the technology is at a level where you can quickly make those mistakes go away.
Crosser, Zarilla, ooh, tough spin on it, and he almost misread it.
Yeah, Shevchenko was trying to find somebody, and nobody went towards the back post, and Zarilla was able to pick it up, even though he dropped it, because there were no other Chicago Nation attackers there.
That's why the goalies wear gloves. If you don't wear gloves, it goes off your hands into the net.
Well, that ball you mentioned is pretty hard.
Yeah.
We were talking about the wall getting hit. Yeah.
A lot of backspin on that ball by Shevchenko.
There was an offside call or a re-kick. They need to do a re-kick. As we have another sub.
Are you surprised that Lake FC hasn't gone to the bench that much?
I believe they have. We just haven't seen it as much. Looks like Brennan Zaruski is ready to come on. They've awarded Shy Nation a free kick about 18 yards out. I believe this was a mistake by Zarilla, given where this was played.
Well, it's gut check time now for Lake FC. They've done well on the walls. You very rarely see it at the UPSL where they're able to get a piece of that on the block attempt.
Naranja taking it off the crossbar, and it went out. It went out. It hit the actual football crossbar, so it went out of play. It hit the soccer crossbar, deflected upward, and hit the football crossbar, and came back down. The official here on the near side saw that and made that call. So we have I believe we have a sub for Lake FC as well as for Shy Nation. I believe that is Wazerniak who's come off the pitch. So Wazerniak is coming out of the game.
Starting to get a little bit colder in Glen Ellen. It's been so cold this spring, partner. Even like when I see 75 on weather.com, I still wear the jacket. I don't care.
The weather would change here and at the drop of a hat here in the greatest city in the world in Chicago.
I don't care. I'll wear the jacket and I'll crank up the AC in the car because I know at 7 o'clock it's going to be 65. Another chance for Shy Nation. Set up in front.
And that's a penalty. Shove. Clear shove when he didn't need to. And Shevchenko got shoved to the ground. And the ball was going to be turned over. He didn't need to push him. And you've given another penalty opportunity for Chicago Nation. And you can see the frustration in that Lake FC defender's face. He's just completely beside himself. And Shevchenko got shoved down. He's in a little bit of pain for sure. I believe that was Wozni, number 23, that committed the penalty, committed the foul that awarded the penalty for Chicago Nation. Fortunately, Shevchenko got back up, so he's okay for the time being. But an unnecessary foul by Lake FC. And the second penalty opportunity now for Chicago Nation FC here in the second half. And looks like Shevchenko wants it. He wants to get goal number 7 on the year. He wants to get that opportunity that was taken away from him just seconds ago.
It's just so hard for the goalkeeper in a spot like this. The second PK of the game, this time it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko on the kick. It's in the net. Chi Nation with the dagger. Shevchenko makes it 2-0 in favor of the home team. Good effort by Lake FC, partner, but you just can't commit penalties in the goalie box.
Yeah, that was an unnecessary penalty. And you can only get lucky so many times with the crossbar, with the goalie parrying it off the goalpost. Shevchenko now 7 goals on the year, extending his team lead and extending the fact that he has scored in every game so far this season. That's 7 goals in 5 games for Shevchenko.
That's unheard of in hockey. For soccer, you're the best player in the league.
And now the strategy changes. You know, you have a 2-goal cushion, about 15 minutes thereabouts left in the match. You can take it a little bit easy. Now the pressure's on Lake FC to do something with it. Now they really have to force the ball forward. Now they have to kick the ball ahead because you need to score here. You've already fallen behind 2. You got to get 1 back. And Chicago Nation doesn't have to really put the pressure on the attack. They can come back a little bit.
And I know you talked about the bad fouls you're committing in your own box, but that's the problem with when you're never getting the ball past midfield. You have to play perfect defense all game. Whereas if you have constant pressure on offense, you never want to give up the PK. But if you have constant pressure on offense, you can regroup. The fact that they haven't had time of possession, time of attack, you give up a PK like that, it's so demoralizing, it's hard to regroup.
For sure, and that was a complete mental mistake on that last penalty. Shevchenko was clear, centering the ball, cutting it back towards the middle of the box, and the defender didn't need to push him at all.
Yeah.
And he just completely two-hand shove and shoved Shevchenko down and gave the penalty up. And it looks like we have an injury right now for Chicago Nation on the near side. And we're going to have an injury sub here. Danny Volka. Volka is going to come on. Yep.
He's fine, but no need to have him play. They're in full control right now, so yep. Chi Nation goes to the bench once again.
Yep, Shevchenko's off for after getting the goal.
Yep, Danny Volka will be on the pitch for the first time. We saw him get the game winner against Springfield FC. He's not a great defender, which is why he hasn't been starting lately. Excellent goal scorer, though, and when they need it, they don't need it tonight, but for the playoffs, they might need him late in games. They went undefeated until the championship match in 2021, and Comer, unless they play a team that I haven't seen yet, knock on wood, this could be a team that's undefeated going into the playoffs.
I think they have the players. We've seen it so far. Even against a really, I think, in my opinion, Lake FC impressed defensively. They just had those two mistakes. One, the first goal in the first half, defender tried to slide and create the turnover. Slid too early and was a one-on-one against the goalie.
Yeah.
Missed, and then the penalty opportunities in the second half.
The other issue with that is, like I said, overcommitted. They got the steal, then they overcommitted. If you're going to overcommit, you got to know that you're going to have it past midfield because they didn't have numbers on defense. They also just don't have the speed. They don't have any recovery speed like Chi Nation does. That's what Lake FC is going to have to do going into the fall. They're going to have to recruit for some athleticism, some faster guys. Chi Nation, every play, they're just a half step quicker than Lake FC.
And you can tell we talked about the preparation. They were here early. They were doing scrimmaging. They were getting their training on early, and it was very organized training. They knew what they were doing, very, very organized in preparing for this game. You don't want to come into a game and overlook an opponent. You want to treat every game and treat your opponent with the respect that they deserve. And it's showing out here so far, first 5 games. And, they're about less than 10 minutes away from getting their second shutout of the year.
And for Chicago Nation FC, they were here earlier. You want to take the time to stretch. You want to take the time to do the cone drills, the shots on goal drills. Lake FC, they were late. And the later you are, the harder it takes to get back into a soccer mentality. That's not the reason they're losing 2-0, but it's a factor. And for Chi Nation, just the little things is why they're 5-0 most likely.
Yeah, they're 10 minutes away from being 5-0 and a second shutout.
And Lake FC is going to fall to 1-4-2.
And it helps to have players, even though they were just subbed off, to have like Dzurevich and Shevchenko, who are attack-minded and have opportunities. They've got the mindset to score. They're always there, and they showed when they were out here on the field. They're ready. They're ready to attack. They're ready to take shots, get an opportunities to score.
Deflected.
That's going to be a goal kick. But yeah, I mean, they took every chance they could, and it paid off. I mean, Shevchenko got the penalty. Dzurevich got that goal in the first half, being persistent. Like, you want to be persistent in attack. You want to be giving you and your teammates opportunities to score, and when you have more opportunities to score, you will score. You're bound to score when you have those chances.
It's just a great team that Chi Nation is. Here's Nick Kapitanos. He's the winger we haven't heard a lot because they don't need to feed it to him because Dzurevich and Shevchenko are so good. But Nick Kapitanos, he has the nickname the Greek for a reason. In the final 8, the Elite 8 regional championship, he scored in the final 3 minutes. That sent Nation to the national finals. Speedy winger with a knack for finding the back of the net. He leads Benedictine University all time in points scored. So that's how good this Chi Nation team is. Nick Kapitanos is the best player in Benedictine University history, and he's their 3rd best goal scorer.
A pair of subs coming on for Lake FC. Again, just want to get fresh legs out there as we're getting to the final few moments of this game. You don't want to necessarily have tired legs in a game where it's kind of out of hand at this point. You're really going to need a lot of effort to get back in the game.
Chi Nation on the attack again. If you're just joining us, Dzurevich scored. Shevchenko scored. Dzurevich almost scored again on a PK and then a rebound try, and it went off the crossbar. So it could be 3-0.
Could have been, honestly, more than 3-0 given the amount of chances that Chi Nation has had tonight. But that's a credit to Lake FC, and we gave all the plaudits to their keeper, Lake FC's goalkeeper, Gabriel Zarilla, because he did a really great job in the first half in preventing Lake FC from falling behind early in the game.
So if you're wondering why they're called Lake FC, they're in Waukegan, right off the lake of Lake Michigan. They have a good defensive unit, partner, but they really need more on offense to get more victories in the division.
Yeah, I mean, I think when they look back at this match, there are things that they're going to have to work on. Even Zarilla, he put them in opportunities to stay in the game because this really could have been 5-0 instead of the 2-0 score that it is now because he's kept them in the game. But like you mentioned, they need to find better opportunities to attack because they've come few and far between throughout the entirety of this match, and you're not going to be able to win unless you score.
Setting it up in front, headed straight up. Saraji on it. Saraji, ball loose. Picked up by Lake FC. Good outlet pass. Double team comes, stolen away again by Shy Nation.
Yeah, you got to be quick in clearing that ball out. Otherwise, you're just going to give the ball away. And Saraji saw that. He had the ball inside the 16-yard box, and the Lake FC defenders collapsed on him. And then the inverse happened when Lake FC had the ball. Like the Chicago Nation defenders were right there to get the ball dispossessed.
Got 5 to 7 minutes left of soccer, depending on how much extra time they want to do.
They had a lot of subs here in the second half, so I could see several minutes of added time here in the second half.
Kids having a lot of fun. It's been a pretty ideal weather condition night for the fans, and it's ideal soccer weather tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want it to be too hot. You don't want it to be blistering cold either, but it's fairly decent. It's like kind of like good marathon running weather too. This is comfortable. It's not too hot, not too humid. The wind can help, or it can hurt depending on which position you're playing.
Wow, look at that move.
And a penalty here again.
Can't have it. It's just lackadaisical defense.
That's a substitute that comes on here and got beaten to the punch.
Yep, Sulka.
And Sulka just great move, great dribbling, and now he's gonna give Shy Nation a chance to really put the final nail in the coffin. And captain is gonna take the shot here, Sutton.
Not known for his goal scoring, but this game is clearly going to be a Shy Nation victory. They're letting the veteran have some fun.
Yeah, going to have number 3 try and get goal number 3, right?
Right. In the net, Sutton with the PK. Third time's the charm. That's the third PK of the night for Shy Nation. 2 of them went into the back of the net. 1 was saved. Their second home match was a 3-0 win, and unless something crazy happens, tonight's match will be a 3-0 win.
I believe that's first goal of the year for Isaac Sutton. So, well done for Sutton.
Yeah, very rarely are you going to see your defender score, but Isaac Sutton had a PK. He's been around this team a long time. The outside back makes it 3-0.
Well done, and this is, I think we were talking about it in the pregame interview with Uga Sulka, like building blocks to get to the championship level. This is another building block. You're going to take this win, take this shutout with next few minutes if they can hold serve and keep it 3-0. You're going to take this and build upon it to get to the end goal. The end goal is to get to the championship and win the championship.
It was a test. They got Lake FC's A effort tonight. This was their A game. This is probably the best that Lake FC can play, and Shy Nation was still the better team.
They're gonna have to bring forth this effort against some of the other teams in the UPSL, and I mean they still got chances. They still got a few more games left for them to at least make some hay, but they played as well as they could against a team that's clearly got the better talent and showed out there tonight.
So for Shy Nation, they will play their rival, the Chicago Strikers. That'll be at Olympic Park in Schaumburg. Then they play Isthmus City FC. That'll be at Breese Stevens Stadium. Then they're back home against United Serbian. We'll have the call at Olympic Park. They go on the road to Round Lake, and then they finish the season at home. That could be for first place in the division. I don't know if Wisloka is going to go on a 5-game winning streak. Could happen. As that shot off the crossbar again. It did not hit the field goal post, so we play on. That was a brilliant
goal
shot.
Hungry, that's for sure. 1 and 4 goals. That's the kind of mindset you have. Even though you're up 3-0, you want to make it 4-0. You want to make it 5-0. You don't want to play complacent. You want to make the most out of your opportunities out there.
Lake FC, they've been very good defensively, except for some lapses on defense. Look, I know that you don't want to get beat on the play, but when you have a goalie like Zarilla, sometimes it's better to let yourself get beat than try to go for that slide tackle from behind. The officials aren't going to miss it. They see that one, obviously, too. Yeah. They're going to call the PK on you every time. If you get beat, it stinks. The odd man rush is there. but you have to trust in your goalkeeper. Trust is a must, or your game is a bust. They didn't trust enough in Zarilla, and they got beat on the penalty kicks tonight.
Yep. And now we're in stoppage time here in the second half. See how much longer the officials are going to let this one play out, even though it's game's pretty much well decided.
And Zarilla would be the first one to tell you that, look, if you get beat, I'll pick you up. But when you give up a PK, it's basically a goal given up. We just can't afford any PKs. Saraji with it. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Went very wide.
I think the intention was to cross it. Just sailed on him and goal kick.
This will be Lake FC's last try of the night. We appreciate you watching. Post-game show coming up next here on SBS. We'll probably get Isaac Sutton. You don't see a defender that's going to score very often.
Well, I mean, you want to give him a chance. Captain, you lead the team through this opportunity. Why not catch a break here? Give him a cookie, right? Give yourself a cookie. Get that penalty for yourself.
He looked pretty good. I mean, the goalie went one way, shot went with the other. It was kind of picture perfect on the fundamentals.
But yeah, this is definitely a team effort, team victory. This is one to definitely celebrate.
Lead pass. He was onside, so Sokol will play it. And picked up by Zarilla. Little underhand pass. As the next stoppage will most likely end the match.
Yep. And that's it. Not even going to play 2 minutes.
No clear advantage for Lake FC, and that does it. A 3-0 win for Chicago Nation FC. Well deserved. It could have been a 1-0 score, but if we're going to do the glass half empty, it could have been a 5-0 score. So I think this is exactly what the score should be, 3-0. If Lake FC had avoided the PK's partner, it could have been 1-0. But at the same time, man, look, you got to find a way to be good on offense. Losing 3-0 is kind of the same as losing 1-0 when you're 1-3-2 entering tonight's match.
Yep. I mean, kudos to Lake FC. They put a strong 30-plus minutes in the first half, keeping this game scoreless. One mistake led to a 1-0 goal. Maybe, okay, now you have a chance, or you're down 1-0. Maybe you get a chance in the second half to recuperate and make your adjustments. But it's two bad penalties in the box. Got lucky on the first one.
Right, yeah.
Second one, that was completely dumb off the substitute. And then another opportunity with another penalty. That's what did him in. But kudos to Chicago Nation. They brought the effort. Preparation led to success. They got 3 goals, 3 points, and a second shutout on the year.
So, for SBS, we do the 3 stars of the match. The first star, Zarilla. It could have been a 5-0 score. Fantastic save on the PK. Second star, Shevchenko. But Dizdarevich, the corners, the free kicks. He should have had the PK goal to have 2 goals on the night. That was his quote-unquote mistake because he had the rebound try that didn't go in. Other than that, he was fantastic.
He was all over the pitch tonight. Definitely kept Chicago Nation active in attacking and really did a great job. And you can tell he was tired. He was putting a lot on his back tonight, and he really helped get this 3 points in their favor and the shutout. 2 shutouts on the year. Well done.
Debenegai didn't have to do much, but he's credited with the clean sheet. A 3-0 win for Chi Nation. We'll get Sutton in the postgame show. You're watching SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
It started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary,
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. Other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense. And Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and it's goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.
Welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Sports Broadcast Solutions and C1 Transportation. I'm Kyle Smith, alongside the star of the match, Isaac Sutton, with the PK goal to make it 3-0 Chi Nation, a 3-0 win for Chi Nation. We talked about it in the broadcast, Isaac. Defenders don't usually score, but you had the chance on the PK. Very impressive. Goalkeeper goes one way, and the ball goes the other way with the goal.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was just one of those where it was just a hard game. You know, they sat back deep. It was a low block. We knew once we get 1 or 2 in, the game was going to open up more. We had 3 PKs. The first one, 2 I passed up, but the third one I wasn't going to let that get away.
You don't see that in a match very often with 3 PKs. What does that mean to you, this constant pressure on your attack, that the defenders really have no choice? They're getting beat. They have to do the PK to just try to avoid giving up goals.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of skillful players, like 1v1 players, so we know if we get them isolated, either they're going to have to follow us or we're going to get in the box to get opportunities. So we knew if we kept driving at them and keep going at them, we're going to get chances to go in the goal.
Jasminko Dizdarevich is such an excellent player, setting up your free kick, setting up your corners. Did you give him a little crap, though, when he missed that PK? They got the save, and then the rebound try went off the crossbar. Did you give him a little bit of crap for that?
No, it's just one of those when we smile and you look at it, it's an unlucky and unfortunate situation. It's one of those you just got to laugh off, you bounce back, you get it back the next one. No.
3-0 win. You guys are still undefeated. Knock on wood, obviously. I don't want to do the broadcaster's jinx. Are you guys thinking about that at all, or is it just about winning that national championship?
So right now we take it one game at a time. We know we're in a good way. We started off really strong. We're not worried about the future right now. We know what we're striving for. We want a national championship, but we take it game by game each week.
It seems like every time the ball's on the pitch, you guys are a half step quicker than the opposition. What have you guys worked on in practice, especially with conditioning, with off-season workouts, to always be quicker than the other team?
Yeah, so we do a lot of training. Like we train at a new partnership with Invictus Health and Recovery out in Geneva. So we do strength and conditioning there. It's a great facility. Dr. Caulfield, shout out to you. He does a great job with us on the side. So we have our own technical stuff there with him. Then we have our own training session there. So we're putting in more work this season. You could tell in the field is showing off pretty well.
Final thoughts about the match tonight going into your next match? Another clean sheet and another shutout for Peru Demoneg High.
Yeah, I mean, we got to give credit to everyone on the field, though. It was a team player. I mean, we know Peru in the back. He's a rock solid. We have all the faith in him. But this was a game that we had to grind out, and we got the results, so I'm happy for the team for that.
Isaac Sutton with the PK goal, and that does it for our broadcast tonight. So for Kyle Anderson, Converse Zaman, I'm Kyle Smith signing off. A 3-0 win for Chi Nation FC, and we'll see you next time on SBS.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede.
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith. But my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense. And Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and it's goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics. And we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.